Welcome to my channel. I'm Kobe K. In this video, you will see me perform a lace closure install, a basic flat lay with no frontal method. As you can see, my client does have two bundles and a lace closure. I believe she had 22-inch and a 20-inch 4x4 lace closure. All of my services come with shampoos. So we're just going to start with the 3 shampoos and a condition. Then we're going to blow her out, braid her down, and get to work. None of the thermal styling products that I would usually use will be used in this video, but just bear with me. I am new to all of the recording and everything, but I'm just blowing her out and getting her ready for her braid down. She's going to get a simple center part, silky straight. Depending on the client's hair texture and length, really tells me how I would braid their hair down. And just because she's getting a sew in and it is such a simple install, I'm not really focusing on like making the braids so small or so tight. I just want, some flat, secure braids that are get out of the way and keep her hair, flat and tamed and secure. And here I'm just basically positioning the closure, preparing myself for the actual install. I'm not about to sew anything right now. I'm just getting myself ready. And right here you can see me checking for the measurements. And I like to gauge it, I guess, a half an inch in front of the first braid before I sew. And before I sew, I like to make sure it's positioned there and it's flat. You really, really want to focus on making sure it's flat, because when that closure gets on there, you don't want bubbles or anything that'll make you have to cut it up and re-sew it. Do not, I repeat, do not be skeptical or afraid to ask your client for assistance. With these frontals, these closures, and all of these things that we do now, you definitely need assistance while, slaying your client. And they'll have no problem helping if they're really, really about that slay. And again, what I'm doing is through the closure with my needle, I'm finding my first braid, because this will be where I will anchor my closure so that it's secure. Before I do anything else, I need to find that braid through the closure and make sure that I sew it down. And you do go side to side, so you can see me starting on this side, and when I'm finished securing this side, I will go straight to the other side before anything else and secure the other the same exact way. And make sure it's flat. Before you move to the next side, make sure it is secure and it is flat, like, you know. Okay, now that we've made our way to the other side, we're just gonna, like I said, do what we did just again on that side here. You can see that my client has been assisting very well. This same amount of tension needs to be held to make sure that it's secure the whole time. In between sides, you can take a break, but just make sure you're holding that same security, that same tension. And at the back of this, after you secure both sides, you're going to make sure you go to the middle of the back and you make sure you get your client to hold the front so that the front does not sit back as you sew the back. Once you've pulled your closure and sewn that middle to anchor, it doesn't matter which side you go to, but like we did with the anchoring at the front, we're going to anchor both sides. So one side you'll go on and you'll finish from back to side, then you'll go and redo the complete other side and do the exact thing. Don't get frustrated, don't get confused. Just know that before you make another move, make sure that last thing you did is secure and it's flat. And now that we finished one side, we've gonna sew this one and just make sure, like we said, it's flat and secure and that the closure is stretched but not pulling to where it can rip. Personally, I have at least three different techniques that I use to do closure. So depending on the client, I just, mix based off the situation. So here, I actually left the front of the closure unstable. It is not secure as of now. So once I go back and add this first bundle, that's when I will go back and I will secure the front of the closure and then add the last bundle and complete the install. Now that we've made our way back to the closure and finished the first bundle, one side at a time, we are going to anchor both sides. So closest to the braid, you're going to connect the closure. And you're just going to go down the braid and just continue to collect and connect the closure. You do want to make sure you're checking your tension and making sure that you're not getting any waving or ruffling in the middle as you're sewing. Then we're going to just go ahead and anchor the other side and add the other bundle. Okay, now that we have finished the install, we're going to part her and prepare her to get styled. I'm taking my mousse, my foaming mousse. Well, right now I'm just parting, but then I'm going to take my foaming mousse and just flatten that top out and then give her a few minutes of dry time. And after that, we'll get to the styling. I'm applying my Okko.Hair wax stick just for the flyaways and just to help with that flattening when we apply that hot comb to it. Do like to just run the hot comb through the hair just to help with the silkening. On this video, I did not blow out the hair before the flat iron, but I did use my Okko.Hair or Kenra. No, I think it's Kenra. I did use my Kenra blowout spray to help with the shine and the sheen with the flat iron. So you can see that. Okay, now here we are really wrapping it up. I'm just running the flat irons to do that final silk through. Then we're gonna pluck that part, and we're gonna be on our way. Thank you all so much for watching my first tutorial. I do hope you all like it. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. To connect with me on Instagram, you can find me at Okko.Hair. And to shop my line, you can shop online at velourtress.com.